It is always amazing to chat to the community behind a project. Well, now it's such a pleasure to be introduced to Nick from fluidfi. Nick, thanks so much for joining me today. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
First of all, just for the community, I would love for you just to give an introduction on your job role and some of the day-to-day tasks that you're doing currently at fluidfi.
My most important task is probably the head of memes, but I also moonlight as the lead DeFi developer, and I am responsible for creating and developing the products on the DeFi side, from the bridge to the new savings product that's coming up, and yeah, a lot of stuff beyond that.
So when were you first introduced to fluidfi, and what were some of the reasons that really made you jump on board and go all steam ahead with the company?
I initially was part of the community. I found fluidfi during my research in the crypto world, and I really like these companies that have one foot in the real world and the old world, and then try to bring the new world, the crypto world, into that, and find out how we can make this new future part of the current system. And yeah, fluidfi basically fit that bill very well. So I was an investor and part of the community. I developed an app for the community at the time, and from there one thing led to another, and now I'm part of the core team and try and help build the best product possible.
And you know what? The rest is history. I love that you were so invested in the community that you thought, you know what, I have to be part of this project. And your job role, the tech behind this kind of operation, you've said yourself, bringing two worlds together, it's not such an easy task. It's not a blueprint that's been done before. So let's talk about your October. What were some of the things that you managed to execute and some of the processes that you secured during the month?
The priority in October, or right now, still is definitely the development of the web app, our first product that is going to go live, as well as the bridge. The first iteration will be the stablecoin, fiatUSD. And the current focus is very strongly on that, getting that ironed out so it's ready for mainnet deployment and real money tests. We had a lot of help from the community who signed up as beta testers, who gave the app a spin and gave us some feedback on some UI UX issues, as well as one or two minor bugs that we found. And yeah, there was a lot of help, and we are getting to the point where we are ready to take this thing live.
Amazing. And we'll talk a little bit more about the tech behind it. But before, I'm so curious because you mentioned you are a community member and you've now kind of really become part of the core team. You're part of this journey. What was your background before this and what made you so keen to get involved?
I have been working as a developer for quite a long time. And I came into the crypto world end of 2017, right on time to get the last phase of the bull market, and everything was going up. You couldn't make a wrong move. And then look at the portfolios going down 90+% in the next year. But yeah, I was hooked at that point. The tech, I saw the potential. I understood that there is something really new and innovative there. And from there, it was just the rabbit hole that you go down when you come into the crypto world. You find more and more interesting stuff. You do research, you find new people, super interesting. Just the amount of talent and creativity in the space is mind blowing. And yeah, to be a small part of that and hopefully contribute something of value is very exciting. Yeah.
How big is the tech team now when it comes to developers and hands-on people that you have helping you execute what you're looking to achieve?
We recently hired, I think, 2 or 3 more people, and the core tech team is now around 15 people, I think. But beyond that, we also have like people like Archon from the community, who's more in an analyst or researcher role, and these help us out a lot on the tech side. They prepare stuff, they help us keep on track, and they have the big picture and the development of the global DeFi system in mind. And from there, yeah, we have a very distributed team that is very cool to work with. A lot of people, both from from the CeFi and DeFi side, and it's very exciting to work with these kind of people. Yes.
And first of all, when it comes to networks and blockchains that you guys are running on, what were some of the decisions behind that? And what were some of the decisions that you've come out with as an outcome?
We are, like, in the core team, we are very fond of Ethereum and the Ethereum ecosystem. So this is definitely our home base. And we decided now to launch initially on Arbitrum, which is the layer 2 to Ethereum. And Arbitrum is super cool. It's still very new, but it is very fast, very cheap. probably what most of us would wish Ethereum layer 1 was all the time. But now Arbitrum is filling that gap. And yeah, initially we developed on Ethereum layer 1 and the Polygon. That was the initial plan. Then Arbitrum came and we decided to go there. And just the change in UX was enormous. It's so much better. It's not quite instant yet, but it's really fast. You get instant feedback like what is happening, does it work? And you don't have to sit there for minutes or hours sometimes hoping that your transactions go through and you didn't make mistakes. So yeah, Arbitrum is very cool. But at the same time, we are not Ethereum maxis. So there's a lot of other chains and some of them are very interesting. So we're definitely looking at those. But this is also something we're not trying to build it and deploy it and then that's it. We really want this to be used. We want to build it to be used. So we are going to look to the community to see where they want to see the stablecoins and the deployments. And yeah, that's where we're going to focus.
So we've talked about what kind of network you guys are running on, also the fact you might be opening for new developments. Now, when it comes to looking for your role in fluidfi in the future, where do you see things heading, looking ahead to the next 6 months, for example?
Yeah, the next milestone is definitely the go live for web app and bridge. But beyond that, we are already working on the savings product, which is very interesting and is going to bring some really cool stuff. And yeah, beyond that, we are working on more products, on more things to bring DeFi to the masses. And there's going to be some exciting stuff coming.
It's going to be a busy time for you. So one thing that I do want to ask, because I'm very curious as well, fluidfi has so many interesting elements to it as a startup and as an organization. And I think every single member of your team might have a different answer to this. What is your favorite offering or service that fluidfi really provides users on the platform?
That's a tough one. It depends on the user. Like one of the things I'm really excited about is that it actually makes DeFi accessible for normal people. Like I can't wait for the day where my family can just open an account, super simple. They don't need any help with opening that account. And then they have a button they can press to buy some ETH or to get some interest on their savings. So this is really exciting and a cool thing, and definitely something that is missing so far. For the power users, there's going to be some other stuff coming that is probably more interesting than just opening an account.
Now, if we look to what people can do, our community, people that are watching this, if they are interested and do want to find out a little bit more, what kind of things would you say to them to give them some advice to look into fluidfi?
Yeah, definitely go to the website first and check that out. From there, we got the socials, we got the Discord channel and the Telegram channel. There you will find probably the fastest access to any of the questions you might have. There you will also find the web app links and how to sign up to give the product a try and help us out with some beta testing. And then if you have any skills or want to join the team, then yeah, reach out. We definitely are looking to expand and to hire more people. And we would be excited to have you. I think the future is distributed and everybody should work from where they can work best. So wherever people are and wherever they want to join us, everything is good.
Nic, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to get some insights into the behind the scenes of your working day and some of the things you're looking ahead to. And to any of the community that do have any comments they'd like to share, you can always reach out on Telegram or also in the comments of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.